Hello, Nintendo 14 here, playthrough 1, Donkey Kong 64, part 48. In last parts, we played as Donkey Kong, got the battlegrounds, and his gold bananas. And in this part, we're going to be playing as Donkey Kong to get the last few remaining gold bananas as him. Now, let's get just the one that's all the way, just far out there. This one we can just do the same thing we've been doing. Just jump off this particular ledge, just like that. And right across here, there's these vines, but also there is a coconut switch just for DK. We'll just go ahead and shoot that, and there's our first gold banana in less than a minute, shall we say? So just like that, we're good. Now, thanks to the first gold banana that we ever collected, that means we have less to do. And in case if you somewhat want to know when we got the first gold banana, I'll still leave the link into the description if you still need it. Alright. There's one of them, but now the next one I'm going to be tackling down it's going to be the one by the Crystal Cave. So this one I know DK can make the Crystal Cave's lobby jump, which I will dub because it deserves to be called the jump, or it deserves to be called that because of how stupid the way that this works is. You have to just do something like this just to make it into the Crystal Caves. Pretty ridiculous. Or you could just use the just use tiny ponytail swirls or ponytails as always. So in the Crystal Caves lobby, just in the room with the Kasplat, there is a strong Kong barrel. Just take it and just run to the other side. You'll have to, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but if you haven't already, you want to make sure you primate punch the ice walls that are just transparent and fragile, because you need to do that before you can do all this. So just punch glass one more time with Chunky. He just wants to help everybody, even himself, because Chunky he's not all about himself. He's for the others. I mean, his selflessness is what makes him the best there ever was, especially for this game. And just a shame that this game was the only game Donkey Kong was ever in, excluding any cameos. So now we got this just right. We got Strong Kong. Just have him go through this. Assume that you have all the ice walls collected. Now we'll just go ahead and get the last gold banana for DK. Aside from this next one that we're gonna go for. This one I saved for last for a reason. This one we gotta go for next gold banana. We gotta go to the Frantic Factory lobby. So I'll just make the long jump down here, just like that. No fall damage. Perfect. All right, just take the number 4 banana port. Keep saying the name wrong. And we'll just take our butt cracked behind into the Frantic Factory. And luckily for us, we didn't have to. In case if you haven't, make sure you have the Gorilla Grab. You get it by going to the Frantic Factory. Hop up here, play the bongos, and you should get the next gold banana. And actually, so much for this plan. But remember those Nintendo and Rareware coins, or the DK arcade machine, and the special minigame that you get when you that you get all the banana mills, you know, for the rare game that Cranky gives you. Yeah, we're gonna do both of those in this one part. So, but first things off, I gotta be tiny and go all the way back to the Hideout Helm. So that's gonna be real pain. So I won't cut in case if you need to see it. That or I'm just really lazy to edit videos. So don't worry, future me. Anyways, just take tiny as always. The more I have to do this, the more I wish that there could have been an easier way to get to Hideout Helm, or the Hideout Helm, the lobby at least. We'll actually get to Hideout Helm itself in a few parts, or actually the part after this. So hooray! So anyways, getting back to this, we'll just take this jump right in here. and we'll just be on our way here. Because we got the 4 gold bananas, but now here's where we can get DK's Kasplat for the DK owls. This one might be a bit some work. This one we gotta, I'd say get the homing ammo. You might need it. So just take the sniper that you get from the creepy castle, and just take the long shot, hit the coconut switch. That'll spawn a little catwalk for you to reach the Kasplat, and I'd say just gun him down. Screw fighting and fists. I have firearms. Gosh darn it. That's my way of arms. They're fiery arms. So anyways, now that that's all taken care of, now I'm gonna go into the Frantic Factory to make the long-awaited revisit to that arcade machine. I did say the first time we would beat the arcade machine, we get the gold banana. But if you beat it a second time, you get something a bit special. And by special, I mean you need it in order to beat the game. And most people weren't even able to beat the game because of how ridiculous this one particular mission is to this one requirement that you have to do. So you got all the gold bananas, but now we gotta just make it personal here. So getting back to the Frantic Factory. Also, this is where I'll also go ahead and get the Rareware Coin, because you can get it here. Because you can get the Rareware Coin anywhere wherever there's a Cranky Slap, because that's the way you get it. And I'll go over the requirement again, but make sure you have at least 15 banana medals. You get banana medals by collecting at least 75 bananas in one of the worlds. So I'll just go in there as DK. We're finally gonna say yes, and we'll actually go in debt on what this little mini game is that we just. I think maybe a couple times I accidentally said yes, and we saw a glimpse of this, but here we are finally playing this. I believe this might be Rare's first game ever made, but I'd recommend using the D-pad to play this game, because it'd be a lot more comfortable using that instead of the ill-fated joystick of the N64. So getting to this, what I really like to do is just I just hold the B button. I mean, there's no sense into not holding down the B button because you don't run out of ammo or anything. Be really careful, because touching those colored things, that's a one hit, one kill. So just be careful about that. Make sure you have at least 5,000 points in the top left. By doing that, you can collect the almighty Rareware Coin, and just a really simple game, and a really nice addition to Donkey Kong 64, having a game within a game. I'd say I don't think I really looked into the origins of this game, but this looks like an early NES game. Or, I don't know, maybe it could have been for a different platform. I just screwed that up, but luckily we got one more chance here. We got another life, but I guess the tricky part is trying to get to the top here. And now that we got that, I would also collect all the important stuff, and the fuel stuff is in the corner. I don't like the corners because you off screen a little bit. Alright, that's over. Just try and situate yourself. Now that's over. We got the 5,000 points. There it just spawns. Make sure you actually collect it itself. And now we can just die for all we care. We got the gold coin. We don't need to go any further. You can just die, end the game. It says Rareware Coin collected, and you can just see right there, Rareware Coin collected. We got it, and now, before we can get to the main, actually, I don't play the game. You just play it to yourself, Cranky. How about that? Sounds good. All right. So now I have to switch over to the analog stick, control stick. You know, the modern movement thing. Movement thingy, you know. MS D-pads, they're so simple. Nowadays, you got these little sticky thingies that have more sensitive movements. Now, enough of just grandpa me. Alright, let's just take care of business. Going up the little wooden ladder. Or, it's not even a ladder, but it's a spiral thing. But, alright, here we go. Oh boy, I've waited quite a long time for this. No, you guys have too, but alright. You got everything made sure. Okay, here we go. Actually, I forgot yet. If you beat it the first time, in order to play it a second time, you have to pay a couple coins. So here we go. using the D-pad. I think I'll try and commentate this time. Alright. The main reason why not everybody has beaten this game is because you have to get not just the Rareware Coin, but also you gotta get that Nintendo coin. By getting that, you have to beat this once. And now beating it the second time, you see the little number on the top right. That means 2. So this is level 2. This is a bit tougher than the first time, so you got that to deal with. And some of these barrels, they could be jerks to you as always. So just make sure you manage that. And also take advantage of the fact that if you get 10,000 points, you know, the counter in the top left, that means you get an extra life. So getting that extra life, it's very, very important. In case if you really don't like this mission, or this one thing that you gotta do. Oh, these hi-hats. They got me cornered. What am I gonna do? Oh no, don't be like that. Just stay down there. And I'll click this little thing right there. Alright. So just nothing really new. Instead, just a slightly harder version of the first instance of this DK arcade. The second level, it wasn't in the original version. There's only 3 levels, just 25M, 75M, and 100. There was no 50M. Oh boy, here comes the level, the bane of my existence. This level sucks in Smash Brothers, and it sucks here. I mean, it's an easy level in the NES version, in the Masterpiece section of Smash Brothers, because you can make that jump on the second little elevator right there. But unfortunately, that's not the case. We actually have to go around here, or go the long path through this, and here's the toughest part right here, the hothead. But come on, just make it that right there. Okay, good. Here comes the hardest part, getting to this ladder. So here's my strategy, as always. I think it works the same way. Just do that, run to the middle, like that. Okay, good. Do that, come on, make it. Okay, good. I say that was the hardest part for me, but alright, we did it. If I could get this in my first try, that'd be amazing. And we got 2 laps to do it, and 100M is not. This isn't. 75M is harder than this, and that was just the second to last level. So alright, jump over this. See what these other hotheads, or these hotheads 2.0 are gonna do. So alright. Got that left or right column finished. Alright, come on. That coin is mine. I know this took me like several tries to beat in my early runs of this, but no. I'm more experienced this time. I got this. I'm gonna do it in my first try. Take that. Hardest possible thing you can do in the entire game for most people. I did it on my first try. I think so. On the first go of this in the first level, you know, for the banana, I kind of did it. So, about the initials for like. All right, here we go. I'm gonna do the name just for a little bit. All right, S K. You got like a timer to input your name. That's stupid, but all right. Input the name, hit enter. SKI. That's short for suck it. All right, we got it. The Nintendo coin right there. All the important stuff out the way. So that means we got the bananas, as always. Just that. And before we end this part, we gotta go back to Snide's HQ for one last thing, and that's redeeming these last few blueprints. So let's go ahead and do that. And I just mentioned it. I got a couple more stuff I gotta do. I gotta wait. No, never mind. Oh, I'll have to go to Hideout Helm just yet. I could just do it right here. So now here comes the part where I have to redeem all these blueprints. So this will be fun, right? But first things off, I'll kick I'll kick everything off by redeeming Tiny Kong's blueprint, and then everybody else can just pile on in and get their blueprint in. So here we go. First, or the last animation for the blueprint redemption. So just take it away. Well, I was really lazy. I mean, all they really did was just combine all the animations, but I guess it's nice to see all of it. But we got all the blueprints for Tiny Kong. Now we got to do all that with the other Kong. So I won't show off this or all of this up on screen. So that means I hate to do this, like, you know, obtaining bananas, but by the time all this is cut, that means I'll be up by like if I do the math here, I'll be up by like 32 bananas, I believe. So I hate to do this, but I could montage this or anything. Depends on how I feel about when I edit this video. So we're gonna be cutting ahead to up to 32 bananas. All right, the last Kong. We got all that blueprint redemption aside, but there's one thing I want to do. It's somewhat a little bit of a glitch, but here's what you can do. There's a little game right there. Barely noticed it, but it doesn't move around or whatever. That would have been cool though. But before you enter Stein's HQ, you can always do this. I think maybe it could be with other areas, but you go in, spam the B button, like that, and you can see him punch a little bit. Just a little bit of a glitch, but we got 8 more blueprints that I'm just off-screening because we get the whole shenanigans. Now, in case if I didn't make it clear, when you do redeem multiple blueprints, that doesn't mean I'll just give you 1 banana each visit. They'll just give you all the bananas in just one go. So that's why I held off on getting all the gold bananas, because I think it'd be less tedious if I did it this way. Just get all the blueprints and just pile them up in just one take. So once you get all these blueprints, I did say the blueprints they contribute to the final part of the game. So just make sure you collect as many blueprints as you can before you go into the final area. And just like that, we got bananas. We got 200 bananas. It's just amazing. And by getting all the blueprints, we got the check mark right there. If you check it right there, it changes all the colors to blue. And also, if you want, you can push C up, and you can play any of the challenge roles at your disposal if you want to. I know I wouldn't. So we're just gonna exit and just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna do the last part that we're gonna do in this video, which is going back to the Hideout Helm. You know how tedious that was. So here we go. Let's take the long trip, and now we actually get to show off the Hideout Helm itself, or just whatever's gonna come up next, because we got everything. We got just 1K Lumsy key to get, and not much is opened up except for that the mouth of this ship that's in K. Rool's image. So alright, here we go, the moment that we've all been waiting for. This is it. But first, I didn't actually touch on this a bit, but we gotta get Chunky Kong to do this for us. So that means we just gotta get him out, get him more homing ammo, just for that bit, in case if we need it. So just turn invisible. Yeah, we went to the left side last time. Now we're gonna go through the middle and meet B Locker, and also get the banana port, in case if you need to go through this area, which I will use that banana port. It's really important for a small thing, but apparently you only need to collect half the bananas I collected to beat the entire game. So alright, we made it. I'm gonna go ahead and use this banana port, and it cancels out the invisibility, or invisibility, not invincibility. 2 different words. I can still get hurt when I'm invisible. But anyways, I want to leave this thing off with Lanky for one good reason, or just the fact that one fact that I'm just gonna keep secret. So we did a lot in this part. We wrapped up all the gold bananas and banana fairies, battle crowns, everything. Got all the important stuff, everything across the board except for the battle crown. There's actually 1 more battle crown that we can collect, and that last boss key that we get. Hopefully maybe find. And also there's 5 banana medals that we haven't gotten, but apparently the Hideout Helm will answer or adjust all 3 of these last things that we gotta collect. But other than that, we got a Rareware Coin, 2 more banana fairies. Okay, so that adds on to the banana medals, boss keys, and battle crowns. But we got all the gold bananas, blueprints, and both Nintendo and Rareware coins, we're in really good shape for the final area. So, tune next time for part 49, also known as Finale, Part 1, as we're going to be entering this door right here to face off against K. Rool, and I don't know, maybe see what that Blastomatic machine's been doing, because they've been onto that Blastomatic machine for a bit. I wonder when they're actually going to use it. So, till then, we're gonna leave to one more cutscene. So that's it. Till then, see you guys later.
Ah!